Marvel stuff. Nova and Silver Surfer from Marvel Universe. Casting reports. Let's see what the Cosmic Wonder has to say about this and check this out.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and there have been a ton of reports and rumors going around recently about the cast of the Fantastic Four. Of course, everybody wants to know who is going to be playing Marvel's first family in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But today we're going to sidestep from the Fantastic Four casting a little bit and talk about casting news for two other Marvel characters about to make their MCU debut that fans are super excited for as well. And talk about how these two could possibly enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what we've heard so far, and what could possibly happen. The characters we are talking about today are Nova and the Silver Surfer. Now, what's kind of interesting about this is that one of the names that was mentioned for a role in the Fantastic Four has been Ryan Gosling, good old Ken. His name has been rumored for a few different roles now. One has been Mr. Fantastic, the other has been Nova, and I wouldn't be surprised if he was being considered for the role of the Silver Surfer as well. We'll talk more about him in a bit, but he's not the actor that we'll be talking about today that could possibly play Nova. In fact, two actors that we're going to talk about today that could play Nova or the Silver Surfer are both kind of in a superhero universe right now, and that is The Boys on Prime Video. The Boys has turned into a really big series with a really big following, and I'm sure there are a lot of MCU and superhero fans in general that would love to see these actors come to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So let's dive into who could play Nova and who could play the Silver Surfer from the Boys franchise. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. And if you want to enter our giveaway, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below for your chance to win an Xbox Series X, a PS5, some Marvel Legends items, and some DC items. The winner picks one item, and we pick one winner at the end of each month. So very recently, a new leak got some credibility. Many people are familiar with 4chan. It's a place where people can post anonymously. And usually we don't really pay much attention to 4chan at all. However, part of the leak has been proven true. An anonymous user posted a leak in April that Emma Corrin was going to be playing Cassandra Nova in Deadpool 3. Yesterday, this was confirmed, adding validity to this leak. And what's really interesting is that another part of this leak said that Jensen Ackles is being eyed for the role of Nova. Now, if you watch The Boys, you know Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy, kind of The Boys' version of a Captain America, loosely based. But a lot of people have actually praised Jensen Ackles' performance for Soldier Boy in the series, so no doubt that he would do a pretty decent job if he were cast for the role of Nova. Now, just because Marvel Studios wants a certain actor to play a certain role doesn't always mean that that is what happens. Perfect example is Adam Driver. According to many different insiders, Adam Driver is wanted still currently by Marvel Studios for the role of Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four. But according to a recent report from some insiders, he declined the role, said that he could not connect with the character. However, there have also been reports from a couple of different insiders as well, such as Grace Randolph and Daniel RPK, that they're not done with Adam Driver. They still are pursuing him, trying to get him to change his mind. So that could always happen. Marvel Studios may want Jensen Ackles to play Nova, or they could just simply get somebody who is kind of similar to him. Because right now he is a part of another superhero slash supervillain franchise. He might not want to leave that, or he might not want to be in two different ones at the same time. However, I will say this, and this is actually a really cool fact. Jensen Ackles actually auditioned to play the role of Captain America for the MCU before Chris Evans was cast. He obviously did not get the role, but Marvel Studios were reportedly so impressed with him that they actually offered him the role of Hawkeye, in which he obviously turned down because Jeremy Renner is Hawkeye. He reportedly turned it down because of his commitment to Supernatural at the time, according to a report from IndieWire. A commitment that I'm sure he would have broken for Captain America, but bottom line here is that we know that Marvel Studios loves him. They were so impressed with him, they offered him the role of Hawkeye. So it would make sense that they would possibly want him for another role. He's probably on Kevin Feige's short list of people he wants to play certain characters in the MCU. Now, Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, has explained his process before. He says that sometimes they meet with actors 4, 5, 6 times and never find a role for them. It all depends on the perfect perfect role. He explained this when he talked about Jake Gyllenhaal playing Mysterio. He said that they met several times and talked about other characters he could possibly play until finally Spider-Man Far From Home was being made and they knew Mysterio was going to be in the film and that they needed to cast Mysterio, and they thought, bam, perfect. That is the role for Jake Gyllenhaal. That has probably happened with Jensen Ackles. He has probably met with Marvel for a few different roles and hasn't landed on that perfect role yet. But perhaps Nova could be that perfect role. So the leak says Marvel is eyeing him for the role of Nova, and the fact that they have eyed him to play other characters in the MCU before makes this make sense. Plus, like I mentioned, another part of this leak was proved accurate. So you never know. This could be our Nova, and Nova is supposed to be coming in a special presentation. We haven't heard anything really about this in a while, and since Disney and Marvel Studios are kind of changing the way that they produce content, specifically in regards to how much Disney Plus content they produce, who knows what is going on right now. But the last we heard was that Nova was supposed to be introduced to the MCU in his own special presentation, and then later on appear in a different project. If we hear anything new about this, of course, we'll be sure to update you, and go ahead and let us know what you would think of Jensen Ackles playing Nova in the comments down below. Now, as far as the Silver Surfer is concerned, there is a possibility that another The Boys star could take the role. Jack Quaid was rumored to possibly being cast for the Fantastic Four, and recently he came out and denied that he was playing the Human Torch, because that is what some people were saying. Marvel offered him a contract for the Human Torch, and that could very well be possible. They could have very well offered him the role and he could have turned it down. All he said in his tweet was, "Hello everyone, nope, not playing Johnny Storm, but hey, I'm flattered. Now that you're here though, donate to the SAG-AFTRA Foundation if you can." So what's really interesting about this is not too long after, Grace Randolph came out and stated that, "So this is interesting, I hear Jack Quaid is in Fantastic Four, he's just not playing Johnny Storm." Now, we've heard a lot of reports that Galactus is indeed going to be the villain of the Fantastic Four film, so it would make sense that the Silver Surfer would be there as his herald. So since Jack Quaid is not going to be playing Johnny Storm, and we know that Marvel isn't eyeing him to play Mr. Fantastic, there is a possibility that he could get the role of the Silver Surfer. This obviously is not confirmed in any way and is speculation at this point. However, it is a very real possibility, especially if you consider what I just mentioned about how Kevin Feige goes about meeting with actors until they find the perfect role for them. So he could have already met with Marvel Studios and they said, "Hey, Johnny might not be right, but maybe little Norman Rad here, aka the Silver Surfer." Now, he doesn't actually play a superhero in The Boys, so this could be his opportunity to actually be a superhero in a huge universe. Now, what's also interesting about the Silver Surfer is he was also supposed to debut in a Disney Plus special presentation. But again, things are kind of changing at Marvel Studios and Disney right now, and who knows if this is still actually the case. We do know Marvel Studios is going to start producing less Disney Plus content. So they might have a plan to scrap special presentations altogether. However, the ones that they have done have been massive hits. So perhaps they'll just cut back on Disney Plus series and keep maybe 1 or 2 Disney Plus special presentations a year. Also, The Boys' official Twitter page did something kind of funny. They kind of poked fun at the Fantastic Four casting rumors that Jack Quaid was going to play Johnny Storm of the Fantastic Four. On Prime Video's official Twitter account, or X account now, they posted a picture of him and a squad of The Boys stating he's already in a pretty Fantastic Four, and The Boys' official Twitter account retweeted that. They also posted this with a caption, "Flame on, mates," which is just awesome. It's really funny that the official Twitter account for Prime Video and The Boys is acknowledging and playfully poking fun at the Fantastic Four casting rumors. And that just goes to show you that all of these casting rumors, they get around to all of these studios. They hear about them all. But let us know what you think about Jensen Ackles possibly playing Nova in the MCU, and Jack Quaid possibly playing the Silver Surfer, or if there's another role in the Fantastic Four you think will play, let us know who you think that could be in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest MCU news, and be sure to subscribe and leave a comment so you can enter our giveaway. You can always follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Wolf Wolf.
Please subscribe, like this video. Have a great day, and see you guys. Bye.